You know, when I saw this story, I was just scanning through to see what we were talking about, and my brain thought she was saying Countdown was fixed, and I had an issue. I was like, no, don't say it's sewing. How could that be? Thankfully, she's saying that Strictly's fixed, and I was like, oh, well, I don't care. Because what's that, an entertainment show where you have to be a celeb to go on it and it's just pointless entertainment? Yeah, go fix it. I don't care if you fix it. I mean, it's not as if someone's going to be swindled out of the prize money. Come on, you're all celebs. I think more importantly, in the interview, she said that she thinks they should focus on having, they like the story of the underdog rather than people who are too trained. And I totally agree. Yeah. Sometimes you watch it and it's someone who's been in a girl group all their life. They've spent 25 years being trained in choreography and they're good at dancing. So if this makes sense, then the next step is the dancers on it who get famous should go back on it as the celebs then, like the one who snogged Sean Walsh. Everyone knows, you've reached that level, and then it's just going to be dancers dancing with dancing. We'll call it dancing, and then off you go. Good luck to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a reminder that most telly's not real, is it? If you've ever been involved in any of those entertainment shows, so much of it's scripted. Yeah. You've got, shows like The Apprentice, when the guests say these outrageous things, like, I've reinvented the wheel, and all these arrogant remarks they make. It's all been fed to them by producers. I wonder if Strictly's the same.
Oh, I would say it probably is. I mean, what's interesting is she has been blown out of context in that she did say...
She's been blown out of context?
Yeah, I think I know.
Sounds like gossip.
She said, I think they know from the start who they want to win. And some people have, just omitted the she thinks bit.
Yeah.
So, that's a little unfair. But, yeah, it's the whole point of producing a show. They have a look at their contestants and they go, right, who are we going to paint as the baddie? Who are we going to paint as the one who's, gossiping about all the others? And they need to actually build a story arc because you want to have a story within just this competition. It's not interesting enough to have a competition. You need to sort of hook people in on the personalities. And that's why it all comes down to the edit. And it's what then the producers want to include to make you look one way or another. And I have heard stories from comedians that I know who have appeared on reality programs where the producers have given them deliberately very, very toxic questions and say, yeah, but tell us about this. I mean, surely she's annoying you because she's doing this, that and the other. And then that person's gone, well, blah, blah is annoying me because blah, 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 blah. And then they've sort of montaged it all together to make it look like these two people are deathly rivals, So,
yeah, that's what they asked me about you before we came on. I think it's going to be a YouTube clip. Just my talking head. Do you not do the talking head about what you think of the other guest? Oh.
Well, who knew Strictly isn't real? I think we can agree the headline is just probably a bit too real.